Alright, people, so we are not gonna have no long intro at all because we're literally just continuing, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the audio, okay? So let's see here. Let's go with scripture references right here. And let's continue. It's going to continue kind of like in the middle of it. So, if you got your volume loud, you may want to turn it down a little bit because the audio is a little bit loud. I'm kind of hype. I was kind of finishing. I thought I wish I had just finished that out on the last one before I had ended it, but it was close to an hour and 30 minutes, and I didn't realize that it was in the middle of a thought. But I'm gonna finish that thought, and then it is gonna continue. Okay.
You like people are ignoring the fact that we have been through systems, okay? We've been through created systems that were created by men, okay? So you need to understand, your educational institution did not come from the living power, the lover of your soul, the maker of your spirit, okay? This system, period, that's upon the earth right now did not come from our Heavenly Father.
And there was another one, wasn't it? Those of you that was with me and watched this first one, where is that other one that I had up? I don't think I had went over. Because there was another one of the system. Hold on a second, okay? Not only the debt slave one, but this, I wanted to bring this out also in the Raven lunatic thingy. I wanted to explain that. Thank you, Father, for bringing that back to my remembrance, because it completely slipped my mind. I forgot. All right, so it's important. He's telling me it's important to explain this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I think I had started out by saying, we're all born here from the kingdom of lights, okay? And from the kingdom of lights, when we're born here, I already explained this the first video, so those that are, watch the first video, okay? Don't worry about catching alive. If any of you are entering just now, please go watch the first video so that you're not lost, okay? Because I'm gonna get what I had forgotten to get you, and I'm being led to show it, okay? So we come into this world from the kingdom of lights, okay, and we don't know no better, and we're being taught. We go through all of that, and so watch the other video to get to more understanding, okay? Now, so within this system, there isn't anything outside of this, okay? This is what we're taught, okay? We're taught there's nothing outside of this, okay? So we're taught that this here is all there is, okay? This came from God, okay? Who they refer to as God, all right? Because they don't want to separate, and they don't want to come to the realization, they don't want to go deeper, that there is more than one God, okay? No, this is just God, okay? All right, it comes from God, all right? And there ain't nothing outside of this, okay? But that was a lie, okay? And I've been awakened to this lie, all right? So I know that this didn't come from my Father. This ain't all there is, okay? And this ain't staying for much longer, all right? This only had a time frame, okay? Why is the world in so much turmoil? Because of this, okay? Because of this, all right, it's an inverted world, okay? It's an inverted world, honestly, all right? Because the people should not be down here. Okay, the people should be up here, okay, living happy and free, okay, not up under a oppressive ass system, okay. But however, we're a raving lunatic, okay. I've always been seen as a raving lunatic, but now is the time for me to tell my story, okay. The Father has given me the instruction to come forth and tell my story. Okay, so for me, this is what life was like for me in school. All right? So, they're trying to make me believe that this is all there is. For a fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree. Now, I could be like an elephant or a fish, or even this dolphin or sea lion, whatever that is, or whatever that is, can't possibly climb that tree, okay? All four of these, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and I don't know what that is. Is that a pig? A pig probably can't climb that tree either. Alright, so the only ones that can climb the tree, is the monkey. Okay, the bird can't even climb the tree. The bird will have to fly. Okay, it says climb that tree. Please climb that tree. So only one is going to be able to benefit off of this system, really. Okay, the monkey. This is an exam. You have to climb this tree, okay? So I didn't excel in the educational institutions, all right? But this is this satanic system. Everybody has to do the same thing, all right? Disregards those of us who are different, okay? You don't matter because you can't climb this tree. Say I'm an elephant. You don't matter because you can't climb this tree, elephant. Or I say I'm the fish. You don't matter. Because you can't climb this tree, fish. However, I'd be happy and free in the ocean. Just let me free in the ocean. Let me in the zone in which I was created to live in. Okay? Why are you trying to force me into a zone that I wasn't created to live in? Okay? Because that's what this system is. This system is forcing everybody into doing the same thing. Okay? We're regulated as failures in this constructed society. Okay? So I am seen as a failure by my family because I can't climb the tree. Okay? I'm a fish. So how can a fish climb a tree? All right? Everyone is expected to do the same thing, okay? Creating carbon copy robots, all right? And I have always been considered a raving lunatic for speaking out about this. And not only was I basically considered a raving lunatic, but I was considered to be a complainer, okay? Yes. I keep it real over here, people. So this was the gaslighting that was happening to me all my life when I explained how I felt about this system and how I felt about being forced to do what I was being forced to do. It was complaining. Oh, it was being lazy. Oh, it was not being appreciative for having a job. And it was all like forcing me to, question my reality. Well, so I'm wrong for wanting to be happy and free? I'm wrong for wanting to, follow my spirit? I'm wrong for not wanting my spirit to be shackled and chained to a rigorous schedule? That makes me wrong? That makes me lazy? Wow. So, I grew up being confused, bro, even with doing this system. So this is the reality of it, okay? So, this is how we should all be living, happy and free, okay? Down here, if you can see my cursor. I don't know if you can see my cursor. You should be able to, but I don't know for sure. But, we should all be living happy and free down here, okay? This is where we should be happy and free, not having to be concerned about paying bills and paying rent and all of this, because our Father didn't create that. The Creator didn't even create the monetary system, did not create this value system, period. Okay? No, this came from the wicked, okay, who was given power by Satan. Where's it at again? Okay, well, there it is right there. This is Satan right here. But the other one, where he was released, okay? Right over here, this was set up right over here in America, okay? Now, so this is how we were supposed to be happy and free, bro. Alright? But however, we go through the school system. Again, watch the first video because I'm not going to re-go over it, okay? So this is how it is. We born in here, and we go through this school. We go around about to work because that's what school is preparing us for, is for the workforce so that we can be a battery system for this system. So we can be a battery for this system, okay? And we work, spending all our time, energy, and effort, earning money, so we can consume, so we can live lavishly in our carnal flesh. And we didn't just cast it off the eternal laws of love, life, and purity. We didn't just cast it off morality, okay? We following after the ways of this world, okay? Consume, work, sleep, eat, consume, obey, authority, okay? And then die, okay? This, oh my God, people, please melt your stony heart. All right, your time is running out. Okay, so now, I think I completed that part, Father. Yes, I did. Okay, I brought the understanding that you wanted me to bring to these people. All right, so let's continue in the audio. Okay. All right.
This system, period, that's upon the earth right now did not come from our Heavenly Father, Mother, the all power of love, life, and all things good. Okay? The essence of love. Okay? The essence of life. Okay? Happiness, freedom, joyfulness, okay? The essence of this, all right? All things good. Uses the evil that others create for good, for positivity, okay? The all power of love and life never created evil. There's several layers to the reason why the world is in turmoil. First of all, people don't want to humble themselves. They want to be arrogant in the knowledge that they think they know. And then they look their nose down at those of us that they've been programmed to believe are nothing. Okay? Yes, we've all been programmed. We've all been programmed upon this earth in many different aspects, okay? Schooling, all right? Our parents' indoctrination was passed down to us, okay? Religion, your church, okay? Your media, okay? All of these different aspects that we call life, it all helps to shape our mentality, which creates our reality. Okay? That's the truth. All right? So they who control the media control your reality. Okay? Especially if you spend all your time, pretty much doing what the system tells you to do, and your entertainment is the media. Okay? Your information, your knowledge comes from the media and all of that. Hell, you're a prime candidate. You are a robot. Okay? You're literally a robot and you don't know it. You're under satanic captivity and you have no idea. Okay? You've tuned out your conscience. You believe that good is evil and evil is good. Okay? You believe that the all power of love and life, the essence of everything good, you believe that power is both good and evil. That's how warped people's mentality is. Not trying to, insult nobody, but let's keep it real, okay? The God you believe in, the God you serve, you believe is both good and evil. Okay? And you love to run to them scriptures and be like, he created light and darkness. I'm not taking no jabs at nobody, okay? I'm really not. I love all humanity and all creation, and I have, special place in my heart for those that I've learned from. Therefore, I would never, insult, anybody that, well, I wouldn't insult anybody, but, I'm just trying to say, bro, there's a special place in my heart for those that I have, learned from and grown from in the spirit and in truth, okay? I appreciate them, all right? See, most people hate those that cause them to change, okay? That's why I'm being hated so much, bruh. I'm being hated so much because I'm here to cause change on many different things, okay? The Father has given me a lot, and what He's given me, I've already applied to my life and overcame. And, as I stated yesterday, I ain't perfect. I'm a smoker. I'm going cold turkey without tobacco. I have not had a cigarette today. I've been up since, around the same time that I always wake up. I think today was like a little bit right before 7 or a little bit after 7. I'm not exactly sure, but and it's 9:28, bro, and I have not had a cigarette, and it sucks, bruh. It sucks, okay? I ain't gonna lie, it sucks. And I'm sorry to just switch subject, but I keep it real over here, okay? I'm not perfect. But the things that I have overcome, I've been instructed to give and speak, okay? So anyway, today's what we're going to deal with is why the world is in turmoil and how do we become happy and free for eternity. Alright? All praises to my maker that I have internet, bruh. I woke up with internet still. Today is so-called Christmas. Oh, goodness sakes. I don't celebrate it, I haven't celebrated it since freaking, I think, like 2015, okay? 2015 was the last time I celebrated Christmas, and...
Oh, yeah. Okay, so hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all a visual of what I was doing in 2015, okay? So y'all can see, alright? Y'all can see what I was doing in 2015. 1 second. I think I have some pictures on here dealing with 2015. Let's see. A lot of people screaming out there. 1 second. I think 2016 was the last time I celebrated Halloween. Maybe I didn't celebrate Halloween in 2015. Maybe it was 2014 that I celebrated it last. Let's go to Chrome, okay? Because we're gonna go to my Facebook. I can probably find it a lot easier there. What I'm looking for. 1 second. Alright. Really, really loud. Let's see here. Okay, filter. Right. I know I posted that here. Let me look at my photos. Because I know I posted it. It's within my, dang, bro, no, I would never find that. Because it wasn't the profile picture. Bruh, how would I find that? Let's try to do filters. Alright, 2015. Let's just start with, let's do December, okay? Yeah, December of 2015. Let's do December 25th. Let's go to the exact day. Let's see what I was doing. Let's see what I was doing. Alright, what? They must have took off a lot of my stuff too. That's crazy. So I guess that's all I did that day. Okay, let's give me more. Hold on. 2015. Taking a side track because I'm trying to find something like important. Like I want to show what I was doing back then. Oh, posted by me. Dang it! Come on now. All right, so let's just do the whole month of December. All right, so December 2015, we had our grand opening. All right. Oh, maybe okay, here it is. Okay, this is what I was looking for. All right, thank you. Finally. All right, so, yes, I was celebrating Christmas in 2015, okay? I wasn't celebrating it in 2016, I don't think. But in 2015, I celebrated Christmas. That was me and Lila. All right. Oh, crap, bruh. Why would you do that? Why did it do that, bruh? Come on. Maybe I'll just open in a new tab next time, so I don't have to keep doing this. Go to December. Okay, posted by me. Alright. Alright. Go back down here. Alright. Because I just wanted to get more pictures. Alright. Is it not gonna let me open in a new tab, bro? Like the whole thing. Alright, there we go. Alright. So we were on SL. Let me let people know that, okay? This is not in physical life, okay? No, this was dealing with Second Life, okay? I was on a virtual world, okay? I was on a virtual world, and I was participating in Christmas, in 2015, okay? I think 2016 was the last year, and that's what we're going to get into next in audio. It's going to talk about 2016 and celebrating Halloween. I think that was the last year that I celebrated Halloween. Let's go for October, okay? 2016. All right, let's go ahead and close that one out. I'm done with it now. Alright, this was 2016. My life in 2016. Let's see. Hey, yeah, here we go. Here we go. So, October 23rd of 2016. This was me, okay? Oh God, yes, this was me, people. Like the same person that's here bringing you this living word here in 2023, December 25th of 2023. This is what I was doing October 23rd of 2016, okay? I had to have my mind renewed, okay? All right? Yep, that's what I was up to in 2016. Alright? And at the same time, I still, was not really a conformist. I still did my own thing, but I was participating, in Halloween. Okay? Most people are just mediocre-minded, cowardly conformists because it's comfortable and simple. I'm not one of those people. And back then, when I posted this, I was actually kind of mean, I mean, I've always had a good heart, and I never despitefully did anything to people. But I was always the type of person that would explode abruptly, okay? So if someone did something to me, that's when, my rage would come out, okay? And I would hurt people, on purpose, and I reveled in it, okay? Back then, okay? So, but you had to get me totally pissed off for me to get to that point, okay? But now I don't do that, okay? But this was my life in 2016. So anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the audio. I just wanted to show you, I wanted to give you a visual, okay? So we're going to go back to the audio now.
2016 was the last time I celebrated Halloween. Okay? But I seriously thought that I would be without a connection to the outside world. Hell, I'm already ostracized, okay? My family has pretty much casted me off. I am the black sheep of my family. I am not accepted by my family. My family looks down upon me because I'm detached from this reality, okay? Spiritually, I have elevated in the spirit and in truth. Therefore, I cannot do what most people do, okay? It's an impossibility for me. Even back before I was awakened, I was bucking against the system and had no idea why I was bucking against the system, other than I knew I hated the system, okay? I hated the robotic life, but I didn't even, put two and two together and even call it the robotic life, okay? Like, damn, I'm just now coming into the realization that they created carbon copy robots, okay? This is what this society has done, and because I have broken out of all of the boxes and the illusions and all of these things that this world has constructed, nice, neat little boxes for everybody to fit in, with a nice little bow on top. And, because I've broken out of them boxes, bruh, I've broken out of this matrix, I'm detached from the matrix. I'm unplugged, okay? So because I'm unplugged, I'm looked at as very weird, okay? And I'm very highly ostracized. Okay, I have elevated pretty quickly too. It's crazy how much I've elevated within, a few years. Especially since 2019. Since 2019, when I gave up the animal's flesh.
And let me just show you, okay? Because I just gave you a little taste of what my profile was like in 2015 and 2016. So let's go to 2019 and show you what my profile was like, okay? Let me go ahead and get you guys and bring you to Chrome here. Alright, go back to my profile. Alright, so we're going to do filter. Oh, and I want to do grid view. It's grid view. Alright. Because I'll be scrolling forever, Brian, trying to do that. Alright, let's see, 2019. That's when I gave up the animal's flesh, okay? And as I was stating on the audio that I recorded today, earlier, that, I don't think I want a specific month. Well, it was September that I had given up the animal's flesh. So let's just go to September. And it was actually September 11th. Alright. Yep, September 11th is actually the first date that I've been animal flesh free. Okay? Day one, okay? Alright. So let's see. This is the type of stuff that I went from posting all of the other stuff to posting this, okay? My life took a turn around, okay? Let me show you again. Let me bring up another, so you can see the transition, okay? You have to see the transition because it's a step-by-step process. It ain't instantaneous, okay? It's not instantaneous, alright? It's a step-by-step process. And once you apply the living word to your life, you'll begin to progress, slowly but surely, alright? So, I showed you, let's go back to 20. Well, actually, let me give you a little bit more. Let's see. How back do I want to go? So I can just show y'all, bruh. I was not always where I'm at. Let's go to 2005. Alright, the type of stuff I was posting in 2005. Okay, nothing. Alright, let's try something else. When the hell did I join this thing? Maybe it was 2009. Oh, let's see. I think it might have been 2009. Oops. Okay, hold on. Let's do 2010. Posted by me. Still nothing. See, and they delete a lot of my posts too. I don't know why they would delete my. Well, I was. See, for a long time, people. I may not have. Knew the real power that I serve now, okay? But at the same time, I was always curious and I was always growing. So even back then, I was posting a lot of truth, okay? Always posting truth, bro. I cannot believe this. This is crazy. I posted a lot of stuff in 2012. Are you kidding me? I'm just now seeing that they deleted a whole bunch of my stuff, bro. What? All right, so okay, so here maybe I didn't create it into 2013. Maybe I was wrong. All right, let's see. So this is the type of stuff that I was posting. All right, let's go to this one. All right. See, I was all about sexual immorality. Okay. That was my girlfriend at the time. All right. So I'm doing this for a purpose, so that you can see who I used to be. Okay. Alright, Deshaun prays to get through this week of a 12-hour shift and for his car to hold up through it all. Okay? Bruh. That, like, I was real even back then, okay? Like, look at this. Okay, this is the type of jeering jokes that I would put on Facebook, all about sex, all about my carnal desires, alright? So back when I was working jobs in 2013, I was working a full-time job, okay? Working 12-hour shifts, alright? And this was my mindset back then, okay? I didn't even plan to do this, okay? I ain't plan to do this. This is all by way of the Spirit. I'm just showing you, alright? This is the type of stuff that I posted, alright? Baby, look what I bought us today. It's awesome, right? And she says, what makes you think we need a gold toilet? I invite her to try our new gold plated toilet. All right. That was where my mindset was at. Like, hell, if I'm working a job, I might as well be able to afford a gold toilet, right? Anyway, bro, I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. But, like, this is the type of stuff that I posted back then. Okay. We celebrated Christmas 2013. All right. So, bro, I participate. See, look, this is the type of stuff that I posted. I was very carnal minded. Okay, I had to have my mind renewed. Okay, I had to have a renewed mind. All right, that's crazy as hell, right? This is what I was. All right, this is the type of stuff that I posted back then. All right, and then let's get off the bit shoots. Okay, of course, I still like my cannabis. Alright, this type of stuff that I posted, okay? Alright, see. Let's go to, I'm gonna make it quick, hold on. Let's go to 2014. So we're gonna take a quick journey right quick. So you can see the transition, people. Let me make sure you can see. Okay, yeah, you can. Alright, so here we go. Alright, just showing you. Alright. Bruh. Now I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Come on now, why? Why are you doing me this way? And sometimes it'll click on it and other times it won't. I totally took it to a different thing, okay? So, this is the type of stuff that I posted in 2014, okay? Sorry if it's hard for you to hear me. And I can't see if anybody's in here or not. But, alright. So, alright. Let's see where my mindset was at. You call me hateful because I'm real. You call me childish because I speak my mind. Sorry, I wasn't taught how to say. And see, I'm not that way now, okay? However, I'm still very abrasive, okay? I'm still very abrasive. I'm rough around the edges, people, alright? I'm rough around the edges, but, I respect all humanity and all creation, and I treat everybody the way that I want to be treated, okay? So, I don't do that no more, okay? Yep, okay, this is the type of stuff that I posted, okay? What is all it is? Let me get out of that, because it's, alright, let's see. Alright. So this I posted in 2014. A 30 Seconds to Mars song. Okay, Hurricane. Where is your God? Where is your God? Where is your God? And I said, I'm so feeling this. I don't even remember how that song goes, people. I really honestly don't even remember how it goes. But I do remember being back then I was into a lot of alternative rock music, okay? And it's been a long time since I listened to that, you know. And so let me go ahead and try to get to the transition here so you can see, so we can hurry this up, okay? I'm not trying to be here forever. All right, so this was September 11th. All right, let's see what this is. You say the law does not save us, but sin is the transgression of the law. So I started posting a lot of scripture and stuff, okay? I had woken up by 2019. As a matter of fact, let's go to 2017 right quick. Let's go to 2017. Because I started waking up in 2017. That's when I actually had that experience, that spiritual experience. I don't remember what month it was. But 2017 was the year that I woke up, okay? Spiritually, all right? 2017 was the year that I had awakened spiritually. Now you can see the difference of my profile, okay? You see the difference of my profile from back then, all right? All right, and you know. Let's see what this is. Those who are quick to walk away are the ones who never intended to stay, you know. And that, you know, a good example of that is, you know, the subscribers that come and go, all right? I got some subscribers that been stuck here since the beginning, and they ain't went nowhere, okay? They're still here, okay? But there has been a revolving door, you know, always, bro, and it's always going to be that way, because that exactly what this says. Those who are quick to walk away are ones who never intended to stay, okay? You know, I keep it real and authentic over here, all right? I've been given a lot to give, and the things that I've been given to give, people consider that stepping on toes, okay? The things I've been given by way of the Spirit, oh, it be stepping on people's toes, and they don't like their toes stepped on, okay? They don't like to be made aware of their transgressions. They don't want to not understand that Jesus did not come here to be a blood sacrifice to cover their sin, okay? They don't want to hear that, okay? They're comfortable in their delusion. Okay, and then here I come, happy-go-lucky, walking in my purpose, shattering strong delusions and false realities. That's why I'm hated, bro, okay? All right, that's why I'm hated, okay? Now let's get back to this audio. I'm just saying, okay?
Since 2019, when I gave up the animal's flesh, you know, the elevation skyrocketed it, okay? After you go animal product free, because and then in 2020, I think it was like 2020 into 2021, I pretty much gave up all animal products, okay? No animal products whatsoever. The only thing I was still using was like almond cheese, which still had the casing, and that, you know, the casing had a milk component. So it wasn't 100%, you know, animal product free, but that was the only thing that I was using that had animal product in it, as far as, you know, ingesting it, because, you know, they put animal products in everything, including your clothes, your laundry soap, your freaking dish soap, okay, your freaking everything. If they can pollute it with some kind of abomination, bro, they're gonna do it, okay? I literally saved some of these crumbs for today. You know, bruh. It's so hard, okay? It doesn't hardly even want to smoke. It's like smoking air, okay? Like, bro, the suffering is real. But yet I'm here, walking in my purpose by faith and not by sight. Even it seems like I've been abandoned by even past supporters, people that supported this truth, people that supported this channel, you know. I don't expect anything from anybody. However, I can't help but notice that everybody that used to support this channel literally stopped supporting the channel. Okay? And so I just been out here in limbo, you know, still doing what I've been called to do, but with no support. Okay? Like, so I have sought the Father about this. And what I get in response that it is about the heart. Okay?
And also, I do want to make a point to say something, so that people can have understanding. Where's my Photoshop not coming up? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, 1 second. Alright. So, I understand, that, you know, we don't, the true warriors of the Most High, we don't need, you know, crowd support. But that's not what I was saying. I just want to make that crystal clear. Alright, that's not the type of support, okay, that I was, you know, talking about in that audio that we're reviewing, okay? This type of support right here, you know, like the people that depend upon the crowd, okay, that's not what I was talking about, okay? Because true warriors don't need crowd support, okay? Only the pretenders do, okay? They need the crowd to amp them up and keep them relevant, alright? But I ain't here for clout of men, people, alright? I'm not here for the gain of this world, none of that. I just want to nip that in a bud, okay? I want to make it crystal clear that I don't depend upon the people, okay? It's pressed upon my spirit to make it clear so that people don't twist my words over here, okay? Now, you have free agency to do whatever you want. However, it's placed within my spirit, and I'm spirit-led. I flow by way of the spirit, bro. I follow the spirit, okay? I'm here to fulfill my purpose, alright, upon this earth, whether people support me or not, okay? It ain't gonna change what the Father Mother has called me to do, alright? Somehow, some way, I'm gonna continue to do what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? Because the only thing that's preventing it and holding it back is this financial captivity, okay? I'm doing all I can, alright? The only thing holding me back is this financial prison that was set up on indigenous land, forcing me to bow down to it. And I'm not gonna do it, okay? My trust and faith will remain in the Most High, okay? So, I'm doing what I was instructed to do, okay? So I'll continue to do the work that I've been given, okay? I'm gonna continue to do the work that has been given to me. That's what it says right there, alright? But, paraphrasing, still yet, alright? That's what I'm here to do, bro. I ain't here to spend my time, energy, and effort earning money that my father never created, okay? So, yeah, and it slows me down, okay? It gives me, it pressures me, alright? It puts this unnecessary pressure upon me, you know, how I'm gonna pay rent, how I'm gonna pay this bill, you know, how I'm gonna feed Tikey, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, how am I even gonna have bus fare to get to the freaking grocery store, to a decent grocery store, alright? So, you know, bro, I'm dependent upon the living power to make a change in my life, because ain't no way in hell that I can change my situation. Like, what, bro? Oh no, bro, I'm saying how I can say this, bro. You cannot break yourself up out of captivity by following those who set up the very system that you're having to work within, okay? It is an impossibility. Okay? Therefore, I must listen to the voice within me. Okay? The higher power, the all power, the essence of love, life, and purity, and all things good. Okay? All praises to the all power. Okay? That I was able to make contact outside of this hell that I was forced to live in my entire life. Okay? And bro, no matter what, ain't no way in hell you gonna convince me that I must get a job in order to change the circumstances in my life. Because it's not gonna change the circumstances in my life. It only will give a temporary band-aid over it. Okay? And my spirit will be in turmoil. Alright? But I wouldn't be happy. I would not be free. Okay? I would only be able to sustain my life. Okay? Repetitively. Over and over and over. Like as if I was literally only born on this earth to sustain my damn life. Okay? And I know that to be a goddamn lie. Alright? So, bruh, I've lost, the little support that I did have, because it wasn't a hell of a lot of people, but those who were doing it, I was very appreciative, and I'm still appreciative for what they have sown at the time that they sowed it. Okay, it went to great use, and it's all on the channel. All right, I spoke about, the usage of, what I did with the money. Okay, it was used for necessities. Okay, and I continue to walk in my purpose and do what I have been called to do. All right, but then, some of the messages that the Father began giving me, were very bitter pills, okay? But I had already swallowed it, and I was already walking by it, okay? And so I was instructed to give the understanding, so that these are life rafts that's being thrown out, okay? For those with the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see, okay? But it's like I'm surrounded by many people who don't want the life raft. Okay? They slap it away. They don't even see it as a life raft, bro. They don't see it as a life raft. Okay? They see it more so as a fishing hook. Okay? Like I'm trying to yank them out of Pleasure Island with a giant hook. Alright? But they don't see it as Pleasure Island. Bro, I'm not even trying to go. I'm just saying they won't even recognize that they live in their carnal flesh. They won't recognize. They don't want. These are the people that I'm surrounded by. Okay, I'm surrounded by these people that can't comprehend the spirit. Okay, I'm like, where are the spiritual people? Where are the righteous people? Where are the people that truly do follow the good shepherd? Where are those that truly do follow the one that said, I am the way, the truth, and the life? And those who hear my voice, those who are my sheep, hear my voice and they follow. Like, bro, and it's so crazy because I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of people that profess his name. I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of people that claim him, but yet I'm looking for the actions with binoculars. I'm looking for the actions to, line up with those who say they follow the one I serve. Okay? So I just wanted to clarify, it ain't about depending upon people. No. I depend upon the Most High. But my mission is to give you this word so that you have understanding, first of all. And then second of all, is a testimony. Is my testimony. Is my personal testimony. Okay? And I am a living witness. Okay? Is a divine opportunity for someone out there to be obedient. Okay? Yeah, it's all of that. Okay? There's great reason why the Father has instructed for me to do this. All right? Now, you can call me a charlatan all day. I ain't afraid of you. Not afraid. I used to be. But the Father gave me the receipts. Okay? All right? We are to love one another the way that we love ourselves. Yeah, we are. This is a divine law, all right, that ain't never gonna change. And many people hate me for that. Okay, many people look at me like I'm crazy for that. All right, we're to treat one another the way that we want to be treated. Okay, I literally walk in this. Okay, therefore I know it's possible to be done. Okay. Just like the Messiah came, and he was able to do it his entire life. Well, based upon, the Bible anyway. But I need to do more studying on his life, because there's more information out there. But I don't even want to touch it right now, okay? Not trying to scare nobody away, all right, with your perfect Messiah, But, bro, he did tell you that none is perfect, none, not one, okay? See, that's what it was supposed to say, not none is righteous, bruh. Like, they changed that. Like, you can't possibly live a righteous life. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie, bro. I choose to refrain from evil, okay? So you're not gonna tell me that I gotta, claim to be both good and evil, in order to be humble. You got me bent, okay? I don't do things to other people that I don't want done to myself. That's righteousness, okay? If I have it in my power, I do for others that which I would want done for myself, okay? That's righteousness. I choose to do that out of my free agency, okay? I choose to not harden my heart and walk around with a heart full of jealousy and envy and bitterness and hatred. Okay? That's righteousness. It is a choice that I make on a daily basis. Okay? To refrain from allowing my heart to grow cold. Okay? To refrain from allowing the ostracizing and the gaslighting, by those around me who are narcissistic against me, not to allow them to corrupt my heart, okay? That's righteousness, okay? That's refraining from wickedness and evil, okay? I'm here to shine a light, because now is the time to pick your side. You ain't got much more time, okay? The wheat and the tares are being separated right now. If I can live my life this way, and I said I ain't perfect, I'm still the smoker, but I treat my neighbor how I want to be treated. Okay? Everything that I just stated is how I literally live my life, people. Okay? So because I live my life this way and the fruit in my life bears record to this, alright, I've been instructed to give this word by the way of the Spirit. Okay? It's time to examine yourself. Okay? It's time to take a look within you. What is in your heart? What is in your mind? What's in your mentality? What is it that you dwell upon? These things are important, not money that was created by mortal men. Not spending all your time, energy, and effort earning that money. Okay? I get that they have created a system where they force this upon us. I have compassion, love, and mercy in my heart for all of humanity and all of creation that have been placed up under this subjection. I am here to help free you. So you should not spit upon me. You should not hate me. You should not try to force me to do what you do simply because you are not doing what I'm doing. Okay? Or because you think that you can't do what I'm doing. Anything forced cannot be out of love. If it is forced, it is not out of love. Okay? People need to understand this. But we live in a society where everything is forced. They force everything. So how is it love, people? It is the opposite of love. Let's go ahead and continue this audio.
And he created me to shatter strong delusions and false realities. Okay? Once your delusion is shattered and your false reality is revealed, then you can be healed in your heart. You can be renewed in your mind, thereby becoming a new creation, okay? Being born again, all right? This is the true gospel, all right? I don't sell this gospel. It's not for sale. It ain't even my words, okay? These ain't my words. These are just the principles that I live by, okay? And I live by these principles because I love my maker, okay? I love my big brother, Yahushua HaMashiach, the good shepherd, who the world wants to call Jesus, okay? The one that said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. All right? And he that followeth after me will have everlasting life for eternity. Well, do you think that everlasting life is going to be included with misery and sadness and pain and suffering and all of these things that we are going through right now? No. The only reason that we're suffering and that all creation, all humanity is up under turmoil. You know, those of us that are anyway, well, we all are up under turmoil, even the holy wicked, because their spirit is in turmoil unless they don't have a spirit. Because, bruh, man, I'm not even trying to get this deep, but there's clones, okay? There's empty vessels, okay? There's empty vessels that walk among us, all right? So, not everybody, okay? But those of us, why is the world in turmoil, bro? It's because of selfishness and greed. Okay? It's because that has caused the cold hearts. All right? That's been the cause of the cold hearts. That's been a cause of a seared conscience. Okay? Because you got to do what you got to do in order to survive in this world, right? Because the Gentiles have created a world of survival of the fittest. So whoever has the coldest heart, whoever is, willing to do the most heinous things, to get on top, that's the rule of thumb, okay? That's how this society was built, okay? The most vicious, the most cruel, all right? That's who rules. That's how it is in the prison industry as well, okay? So, top dog in the prison is one that's the most ruthless, okay? So, in a wicked kingdom, those that are the elite, the rulers, the ruling class, that's the most wicked, the most vicious, the most cruel, the most heinous, okay? Those are the ones that would do the most debaucherous things and the most grotesque. I mean, I can't even freaking, bruh. All right, I don't even want to get into it, but I know how deep the rabbit hole goes. Okay, even as far as SDA. All right, satanic, ritual abuse, basically, ritual abuse.
See, I talked a lot, people, so I don't really want to cut in too much, 1 second. Because, it's getting late, and this thing is, practically an hour, okay? So we're about 18 minutes into the audio. I'm not going to break in too much, bro, because I talked a lot already. I kind of went in depth on a lot of things, okay? But yes, bro, I know how deep the rabbit hole goes, okay? It's so crazy that, the Father... when I was seeking before, I was awakened in 2017 spiritually, okay? Before then, I had been studying all about the government, okay, and the secret government, and the bloodlines of the earth, okay, the seed, the serpent seed, okay, read many books about the so-called Illuminati and satanic ritual abuse, and so anyway, I have a background knowledge on all of these things, so I know the types of things that the elite do in order to keep their power, okay. I had all of that background before I was awakened in the spirit in 2017. All right, I knew about 9/11. Okay, I knew who did. I knew all about 9/11. Okay, so I had been awakened back then, even when it came to. So I already knew that the world was an illusion. Basically, okay, I knew that I was being lied to, okay, but I wasn't awakened spiritually, dealing with who I am, and giving the answers to all of my questions about different things. A lot of my questions got answered in different stages of my life. Okay, so different, and I'm not trying to talk too much, bro, but just different times in my life, my questions were answered. Like when I first got my PC in my mid-20s or so, when I first got my first PC in my mid-20s or so, I was always curious about aliens and just the unknown, like the Bermuda Triangle and different things like that, paranormal activity and stuff. I was always curious about spiritual, okay. I was always curious about the unknown, all right, because I think the reason why is because I wanted to know how to get the hell up out of the system, all right, the system of injustice, all right, this unjust system, this repetitive. Oh my God, bro. Like, I think, and that was just a direct download right there. All right? Like, that was probably why I was so interested and so curious of the unknown. Because everything that was known seemed impossible for me to be free. Okay? So, anyway, this elevation came in step-by-step, in a step-by-step process. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to the audio.
Which is basically torture, okay? And, they make sacrifices unto their gods, okay? And this is how they get their power, all right? See, me and my sis, Yakoba, was talking the other day, and this came up about how... people have been deceived into thinking that Satan ain't got no power. You think that there's only one power, okay? You think there's only one power, and all it is, chaos, came from the same power of love, life, and all things good. Like, this mentality is the start of the ignorance of this society. You don't even know your maker, okay? You don't know your maker. All right, but you know a false god, And that's what people are serving. Even the atheists, they serve a false god. They serve the false god of self, okay? But the self, not their spirit, okay? They're not serving their spirit, no. They're serving their carnal flesh, okay? Which is, they've made that into a god, okay? The flesh is carnal and is not eternal. So your God that you created is going to perish and wither away. All right? But I serve the living power, and my spirit is joyful, even though I suffer in the physical. But see, you people want me to do what you do and shackle and chain my spirit, while my physical body, is able to be a little bit more secure, okay? Saving my life, earning money day in and day out, okay? So that I can pay rent and pay bills and, eat, That's all I'm created for. It's just to sustain my life on this earth. No, my Father said that He supplies all of our wants and needs, okay? And we're supposed to seek ye first the kingdom and His righteousness, and then all of these things will be supplied to us. So, yeah, I consult my Maker quite often, all the time. I'm always in communication. Well, Father, I have sought first your kingdom. I have applied the righteousness that I also sought along with it, okay? I walk in the righteousness, and I know what you have, instructed for me to do, and I'm being obedient in that. So, Father, when are you going to supply these things unto me? And He comes back with, just a little longer, my servant. They need to understand, okay? So He has instructed for me to break these things down to you as elementary as possible, okay? So we have to start with, why is the world in turmoil? Why is everything upside down and backwards? It's literally because the earth has been given into the hands of the holy wicked, okay? And they were given power by the adversary, okay? Everything contrary to all things love and good and peace and harmony, for eternity. There's an adversary to that, because there was free will, okay? There was free will, because how could the all power of love and life be the all power of love and life and all things good if this power did not allow free agency for the creations, to freely choose? We can freely choose whether we want to operate in love and purity, joy for eternity, okay? We carry these fruits of the Spirit regardless of the turmoil that's coming our way in our physical lives, okay? We have the free agency to do that, though it's very hard for us in this unrighteous ass world, okay? It's very hard for us in this unrighteous ass world to literally be righteous, okay? To literally walk in the fruits of the Spirit, especially when we find our purpose and we're walking in that, and we're doing things contrary to the ways of this world, and everybody has been programmed into looking at you like a bum and like a leech, but you're actually here to help them. So you got to deal with all of that. That's me, bro. That's the situation that I'm in. That's what I'm facing, okay? I'm looked at as someone that I'm not, okay? They're viewing me as a leech instead of viewing me as a blessing. I'm here to help them. I'm here to help free them from satanic captivity. But the scriptures do tell us that the majority love this world, okay? Majority of the people. And I seem to be surrounded by these type of people. All right, because this is when the support stopped.
All right, and hold on. I was prompted in my spirit to show you something. I know we played a lot. You know, the Father allowed it to just play. Didn't prompt nothing in my spirit to, add into that. But right now I'm prompted. One second. Because I have several of what I'm looking for. I have several of them. Let me see if I can find it. I don't remember what I named it. So give me just a second. What are you looking at? Okay, you're looking at the love is not an emotion. Alright, I'm aware of that. And I will take you guys with me as soon as I find what I'm looking for, okay? Alright, so 1 second. I'm still looking. Let's see, what should I know I saved it not too long ago. Let's see. Dependent. Let's type in that keyword. Okay, here's one of them. I can't seem to find the one that I want to find, but this is saying the same thing. All right. So we have to understand that most people are not ready to be unplugged. Okay. Most people don't realize that they've been living in Pleasure Island. Okay. And this is a reference to Pinocchio. Okay. So those of you that seen Pinocchio, and the Pleasure Island, they were tricked. He was tricked, and the little boy was tricked into going to Pleasure Island. All right, and then the boys were being turned into donkeys, or the children were being turned into donkeys. Okay, but however, this one little, Pinocchio, somehow got out of it. Okay, and learned the hard way. You know the story of Pinocchio, okay? So anyway, most people, we've been living in Pleasure Island, people. My chat box is open, okay? My comment section is open. Hold on, I'm sorry. I told you I was gonna get you, and there you are. Okay, all right. So you have to understand that most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. Okay, you see this? So people are not realizing that this world is literally like, as I was getting ready to ask, where's the morality? And my chat box is open, okay? My chat box is open. So where's the morality upon this earth? Nothing of moralistic value is pushed in the media, all right, in the educational institutions, all right, by your governments, okay, by your medical industries, all right. Where's the morality? Where is it? Okay, looking with a telescope, where in the hell is the morality at? Is non-existent. That means we live in Pleasure Island, okay? It's all about the carnal flesh, all right? Ignore your spirit, ignore your conscience, all right? So this is most people, all right? And the Father has, made me understand that, not to be upset at the people. Don't be mad at the people. He didn't really have to tell me to be mad. I was never really mad, but I was kind of upset, when I was facing my Cox internet, being cut, past due bills and all of this, and putting it all on my channel. Even the conversation that I had with the representatives, that turmoil that, I went through is all on the channel, okay? And the Father was dealing with my heart. He was like, don't even be upset, and making me understand that they don't understand. They don't understand that they're in captivity. Then later the realization of Pleasure Island came to me, because it wasn't all at once. Back then I didn't even have the realization that it was Pleasure Island that people were in. This realization came later, okay, by way of the Spirit. Like, literally, the world that we're living in is Pleasure Island, okay? And we have been taught to tune out our conscience. All right, we have been taught to depend upon depend upon men. All right, depend upon the things that we're taught. All right, depend upon the knowledge that you've attained, throughout your life, be it from your parents, who passed down their indoctrination to you, be it and that included with the educational institutions. Okay, all our life we're in school and we're memorizing and we're repeating. Okay, so this is step by step in levels of indoctrination that's taught us to tune out our conscience. So you didn't tune out your conscience on purpose. Most of you, hold on, because most of you, you still know right from wrong. You still know good from evil. I give humanity, the benefit of the doubt, okay, on that. So I'm keeping it real. Even me myself, well, I have to use myself because I know my mindset and mentality. Even though I went through the same programming as everyone else, I still knew right from wrong and good from evil. Okay, so I know that there's other people out there that know right from wrong and good from evil, regardless of how we were taught the opposite. We were taught the opposite. Now good is evil and evil is good, okay, in this world, okay? And those who follow religion, well, both good and evil was mixed together and placed on the demigod, and that's the God that the people that follow their religion serve. Okay, you still don't know the all power of love and life, the lover of your soul, the maker of your spirit, you know so it is great deception that people are under. So I don't blame people. I don't blame you for being the way that you are. I don't blame you for your mentality, because your mentality has been given to you and you don't realize it. All right? You have the mentality of the worst of the heathen. Okay? And that's not an insult, but that's who had cultivated, your mentality. And those who refuse to question their beliefs, they're blindly following after dogmatic belief systems. Okay? See, the difference with me, I'm not blindly following after a belief, okay? This ain't no belief that I'm giving you, all right? What I'm giving you is the living word by way of the Spirit, okay? What I'm giving you is an inner knowing, all right? And the inner knowing that I have within me can be confirmed and verified all throughout the scripture. Okay? Not just the scripture in the so-called Holy Bible, but also in all the records that they did not canonize. All right? And I'm not limited on where I can go, because I am a free spirit that follow the Holy Spirit. Okay? And the Good Shepherd and the Spirit of truth dwells with me. All right? Because I humbled myself like that of a child. All right? The scripture says, let me go show you the scripture. When the Spirit of truth shall come, he shall lead and guide you into all truth. Okay? For there's no lie in the Spirit of truth. John 16:13. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. Okay? So I follow the Spirit of truth, okay? The prince of this world has come, okay? But he has also been judged, all right? Let's see. All right, so the Spirit of truth will glorify the Messiah and the Most High, righteousness, okay? It will shine the light on darkness, all right? For he shall receive of mine, okay? So those of us that follow the Good Shepherd, the Spirit of truth will dwell with us, okay? And show unto us, okay? The things that we can choose to apply to our life, which I made the choice to apply those things to my life. And now I'm here to offer you the same choice, okay? So all things that the Father has is also ours, okay? Those of us who follow this, okay? Therefore said I, that he shall take of mine and shall show it unto you. All right? A little while and ye shall not see me, and again a little while and you shall see me, because I go to the Father, okay? So, yes, I trust in the Spirit of truth, all right? I don't trust in written words in the pages of various different books. No, I trust in the inner knowing, which the Spirit of truth will lead and guide me as it has to all things, okay? The Spirit of truth guides me to that which is true within the scriptures, because not everything that's been written within the scriptures came from the living power, okay, or came from a righteous vessel that was used to do honorable things, okay? Some of these scriptures were used for wickedness, all right? Some of these scriptures were written by wicked vessels of dishonor, okay? So good and evil have been mixed together and placed within the scriptures as well. Okay? So when you blindly believe that the Bible is the infallible word of God, then you're going to be one confused individual. All right? Because bro, oh my God, I'm not even trying to go off on this, but it's like, if you seriously believe that the Bible is the infallible word of God, then yeah, you're going to be hella confused, because the Bible is saying outright contradictions to one another, okay? And I don't care about, the ideologies of men saying, you got to put it into the context. No, I can show you very crystal clearly that there is an outright contradiction all throughout the Bible, okay? He said, thou shalt not kill. Then all throughout the Bible, supposedly God is telling you to destroy all kinds of nations and babies and animals, and bruh, no, you ain't going to convince me that the Bible is the infallible word of God. Okay? It's not. All right? His infallible word lives within us. Okay? It's within us. It's been written on our spirit, on our heart. It's been embedded within our conscience. Okay? We know good from evil and right from wrong. Okay? We just have to remember. All right? I'm only here to remind you. I'm not here to give you something new. I'm not giving you anything new, all right? I'm literally here to remind you, all right? Everything that I'm giving you is already within you, okay? Let's continue.
I noticed that the support stopped when the Father instructed me to bring forth this message. Okay. Well, actually, the support had kind of stopped a little bit before that because it was another message that he was having me bring out. Hammering in about, bro, I'm not even trying to bring it up, but this was another message because it's a dogmatic belief system that religion has helped to enforce. Okay. This whole thing with gender. Okay. So a lot of the support stopped with that. Okay. And so I was going for a long period of time with no support. And the Father had, put upon my heart the message of sowing unto your neighbor, as you would want, to have done to yourself. Help one another in their time of need. Okay. It was not out of selfishness because I have already contemplated that in my conscience. As I communed with the Father, I was like, well, Father, I don't really want to do this because, people are going to take it this way. I already knew in my conscience that I wasn't doing it for that, but I was concerned about how people would view it, that I was doing it for self, to gain for myself, that, I chose to do this message. No, because I was kind of, saying no. And he had given me, see, what you people don't understand is that I sit on a lot. I sit on a lot, that I don't bring forward, okay? Because he gave me a melody a long time ago. About the M's, basically. It doesn't mention the M's. It's just a melody about the Gentiles, the righteous ones that are called by the Father's name, will sow unto the children of light. Okay, I don't even remember how it goes.
Hold on.
I think
because, bro, I said on it. I'm going to tell you why I said on it. It was a melody that sprang up in my spirit, right? And I'm going to play it for you, but I'm going to get the receipt, okay? Because I said on it because I'm like, Father, you're going to have to confirm this, okay? So I was never just gun-ho to just be out there, talking about how the Gentiles are going to sow out of their abundance, okay, unto the children of light, okay? The righteous ones, all right? But hold on. He went ahead and gave me the receipts. Oh my God, I love my maker, bro. I love my maker. Because I ain't here out of my own will, okay? Well, my will is to do his will. So in that aspect, I am doing it in my will because it's his will. But my will had to change, okay? And I'm not trying to go down that route, all right? Because like I asked him, I said, Father, you're gonna have to give me the receipts. You're gonna have to confirm this, all right? So the melody that he had given me, I never played it. I never put it on my channel, all right? Never once put it on my channel. Now the melody that it is, though, I sung it to a brother, okay? And this is a Gentile brother that I sung it to, okay? And this Gentile brother was helping me, okay? Out of his heart, okay? Out of love and compassion and mercy, he was helping me. And then all of a sudden, his attitude changed towards me once I began to speak freely by way of the Spirit when it came to eating animals, okay? And I feel like that's when he started to feel some type of way about me. How, this message of, not eating animals was upon my spirit, at that time, okay? So, anyway, the long story short, the brother he withdrew his support, his help, okay? But this is, again, keep in mind, it's the same brother that I had sung this melody to, okay? I feel like he felt some type of way about it, and then started projecting a false reality onto me, all right, so that he doesn't have to see me, all right? I still love the brother, but this is the receipt. And this is a recent receipt that the Father has given to me, and I have many, many more, all right? This one's the most recent, okay? So that's why I'm going to go ahead and play the melody for you now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play it for you now because I now have the backup, and now I'm no longer iffy of this message that the melody was, okay? And you'll see what I'm talking about. But yes, the Gentiles, the righteous ones, are going to be used by the Most High, okay? Because they were the ones that were given the resources, all right, of the promised land over here. They were set up nicely, okay? I don't even know who's listening. I don't know who's all on my channel. Most of my subscribers, I can't even see who they are, okay? So I never know who's listening. So I can't say, how much assets or, how much these people have that listen to me, okay? However, this is prophecy that the Gentiles, all right, that are called by the Father's name will sow out of their abundance, okay? To us, to the children of light, all right? Let me try to see if I can find this melody, because I do sing a little bit of it on the audio, but I actually want to play the melody. That is actually the treat that I talked about a long time ago. A long time ago in my videos. I can't even remember which video it was, or even when I said that, bro. It was so long ago. I think it was while I was having enough support to not have to worry or be concerned that I was going to be homeless, okay, or lose my internet, okay. I think back at that time, my ex-girlfriend was taking care of my internet bill, and I was getting regular support, okay, via my Cash App. I was getting regular support, at least enough to stay afloat, at least enough to not have to, bite my nails like, well, Father, when are you going to come through, and like I've literally got an eviction. Let me just try to see if I can find this melody, bro. Hold on. Like, I'm just rambling, and it's getting later and later and later. Like, hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Okay, it's going to be in this folder here. All right. Oops. Oh no, not the audio journal. Not that one. This one. No. Is it this one? Okay, yeah, it's this one. Okay. Let me type in Gentiles. Alright, so hopefully come up quickly. Called by the Father's name. Bro. Come on now. It's a melody, but I don't know. Let's see. 2022. When the heck did I record that melody, bro? I don't even remember it now. Let's see. I'm gonna find it. Hold on a second, people. Please have patience. Alright. I haven't eaten anything today, by the way. But I'm gonna go until we're done with this audio. We're gonna go all the way until we're done reviewing the audio that I recorded today, because I have no guarantee that I'll have internet tomorrow, okay? Maybe they were just gracious to allow me to have it through Christmas, okay? I don't know. 1 second. They will restore those of the Father's name. Is this it? Okay, that's why I didn't come up with typing in Gentiles, because I didn't name it anything like that. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, so it was recorded on 7/2/22. All right, that's how long I said on this. All right, because I wanted to, to confirm it. All right, I don't just jump out there and do things on my own. Okay, so it's very dangerous, those of you that accuse me of these things, because you don't know. All right, so let me go ahead and just play this melody right quick.
All of the Gentiles called by the Father's name, they will sow out of their abundance and restore those of the Father's name. All of the Gentiles called of the Father's name, they will sow out of their abundance and restore those of the Father's name. All of the Gentiles called by the Father's name, they will sow out of their abundance and restore those of the Father's name. All of the Gentiles called by the Father's name, they will sow out of their abundance and restore those of the Father's name. All of the Gentiles called of the Father's name, they will sow out of their abundance and restore those of the Father's name.
Now, when he gave me that melody, I had never even heard of the Shepherd of Hermes. Okay? That was one of the first confirmations that I received. Okay? Of the elm tree. Alright? And there's many, many more confirmations that he gave. Alright? And you guys are looking at the last one. Okay? So we're going to go over the last one. So read Isaiah 60, 4 through 5. The Gentiles bless Zion. Lift up your eyes all around and see. They all gather together. They come to you. Your sons shall come from afar, and your daughters shall be nursed at your side. Then you shall see and become radiant, and your heart shall swell with joy, because the abundance of the sea shall be turned to you. The wealth of the Gentiles shall come to you. Okay? That is prophecy, all right? Now, this is not going to be done in wickedness, okay? This is going to be done in righteousness, all right? Because it's the righteous Gentiles that will recognize the wickedness of what happened to the seed of Israel, okay? And they're going to look at the fruit of the ones in which they are instructed to bless, all right? They will be led by the Spirit to examine the fruit, all right? They won't be led by their carnal mind and, what they have been taught to believe all of their life. No, once they find the children of light, they will do as they have been instructed, okay? And sow out of their abundance to the children of light, okay? That's prophecy, and that's righteousness, and that connects to the Shepherd of Hermes, all right, and how the elm and the vine is to come together and work together, okay? So I have the receipts, all right? I have the receipts. So let's get back to this.
I think all the Gentiles that are called by the Father's name, they will sow out of their abundance and restore those of the Father's name. Yeah, those of the Father's name, because we are the children of the Father's name, okay? We are his people. So, and his people were laying dead in the street for 3.5 days, which is, 3.5 years, which is a time times and half a time, okay? And now he has risen us. And so the two witnesses is both Israel and Judah, okay? We're standing upon our feet. A third of us have chosen to be obedient and apply the living word to our life. Therefore, he has caused us to speak. So we're living witnesses that's speaking. And the things that we've been given to speak, regardless of who we are individually, okay, and what we've been given individually to speak, each one of us, the living witnesses right now, we have applied what we have been given to speak, okay? So this is the receipt that the Father had given to me to give me the go-ahead to come with this message without fear, okay? Because I have applied what he gave me to give. All right, helping one another in their time of need. Clearly, not only am I doing that right now by helping you spiritually, but I have sown out of my own poverty. Okay, I have helped others in need out of my own poverty. So I have lived this. Okay, I have lived this throughout my entire life. Okay, the Father had to bring this back to my remembrance. He's like, don't worry about what these people are going to think. Okay, just be obedient. Because, bro, I can see why a lot of people would not come forward with this message. They would be afraid to. Because, for one, all of this time we had charlatans that have taken advantage of this message, and they have twisted this message in order to get the gain of this world. Okay, they used it for self-gratification. Okay, so even if the person is righteous, as much as they can be in this unrighteous ass world, maybe they're still working a job. Okay, they're still working a job, and there's many righteous brothers and sisters that feel like they have to work their jobs, so that they can sustain their life. And I'm not here to condemn them. I'm not condemning them. Okay, because we all elevate at different times. Okay, I'm not trying to keep this audio long, bro. I'm really not. I'm not trying to keep it long, but we are going to get into some scripture. I need to, bro, but I don't know how long I'm going to have with the internet, okay? Like I said, today is so-called Christmas. I am alone. I am grateful that I have the internet, to hopefully be able to stream this audio. Right now it's 9:52 a.m. But bruh, no, I don't condemn nobody that's working their jobs, okay? However, what you need to understand is that your motive for doing it, okay? Your heart condition in doing it, okay? So if you are truly righteous and you're working your jobs, then you will want to help his servants that are in need, okay, with your abundance. I'm not saying those of you that are barely making it paycheck to paycheck, no. I'm not a charlatan, bro, okay? But I'm talking to those that have abundance, okay? You have to change your mindset, okay? So that will make it righteous, okay? But however, anything can be used for good or evil, because if you work in your job just to be secure for you and your family, that's what makes it evil, okay? But if you're working your job, in order to, you're doing it to sustain your life, and, but you also help others, okay? That's going to balance the scales, all right? You want to balance the scales here. You don't want the scales all tipped, in your favor. You're only doing this for selfish gratification, okay? No, you want to, come down a little bit. Bring that scale down a little bit. Balance it out. Sow out of your abundance to his servant that's in need, okay? So that's a righteous deed. Okay, and that would be looked at in your favor. Okay, you will be given favor by the Most High for that. Okay, and you will grow in the spirit and in truth. So, I've been gaslighted by people in their carnal mind. And they want to blanket these things, okay? They don't want to go deeper. They want to stay on surface level. And so they want to say, oh, so you want us to work so that we can give our money over to you. Bruh, it's about your heart, okay? It's about your heart. Why are you working your job? Are you only working your job so that you can have for you and your family? So that you can live lavishly, so that you can have all your wants and needs and all your heart's desires and all of these things? Then, bro, you don't worship the living power, okay? The only way that you would know that you worship the living power is if you love your neighbor as you do yourself, okay? If you keep this eternal law, because how can a man say he loves the Most High, but yet hates his brother? And you can philosophize all you want and say you don't hate me. You can psych yourself out all you want and say that you love me, but that's just lip service. How do you love me when you use your abundance to splurge instead of helping your fellow brother or sister or neighbor in their time of need? No, you hold on to it with a death grip. And your mentality is pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We all had to do it. Root hog or die poor. What you need to understand is that mentality is not of the living power. That mentality is of the adversary. Selfishness and greed is the cause of the turmoil of this earth. Okay, is the cause of much unhappiness, is the cause of much sadness, and
And let me pause it right there because there was something prompted in my spirit to show you. All right. Let's see. The plan of Lucifer was to bring about selfishness. Let's see. Make sure this is the right one before I get you guys. Oh no, okay, and it's not the right one. That's chapter 88. And then we're gonna stop this though before we get into the scripture that is in the audio. But give me just a second because I'm being prompted to go over this. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna try to read this really quick. Alright, this is gonna be the sealed portion, chapter 16. Bruh. Let's see how much more of this audio I gotta go. I know that it's gonna start the scripture. I think what I'm gonna do is, after I finish up this part right here, then, because this is going on 2 hours, so I'm gonna need to go ahead and stop this soon. But I want to read this chapter right quick. Hopefully I can do it before 2 hours. Let's see. No, Photoshop. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now you guys can see the sealed portion, chapter 16. Alright, I'm going to skip a little bit because I'm not trying to stay on here too much longer. Alright, let's start at verse 44, okay? Chapter 16, verse 44, sealed portion, okay? And thou hast taught thy followers that it is not a sin to take from the earth more than what is necessary to sustain their lives, because thou hast taught them that there is no life outside of this life in which we find ourselves, and that they should eat and drink and be merry, and take unto themselves all of the fine things of the earth, that they might have an abundance for themselves. Okay, hold on. All right, one more sip. Verse 45. And with these teachings thou hast caused them to become selfish and carnal, and share none of the joy of which thou hast spoken with their neighbors or with their friends, but that they should hoard all that they can for the benefit of their own wives and their own children. And in separating yourselves into these family units, in which you have found this joy of which thou hast spoken, you have destroyed the sense of fellowship and unity that our Father taught us should exist among us. For do we not all share the same Father and the same Mother, the eternal all power of love and life, the giver of the breath of life? Do we not all have the breath of life? Are we not all breathing the same breath of life? Yes, we are. That means we have the same eternal power, the governor of us all, who gave us all free agency. However, we have been misled to hate one another and to operate out of selfishness and unkindness and all of these things, okay? We all have the same father, mother, okay? All have the same breath of life, all right? Therefore, let me get my little pointer, all right? Therefore, what the heck? Alright, I don't even like that stroke. That stroke is too big, okay? Just keep the stroke off of it. Alright. Alright. Therefore, to whose family do we pertain? Seeing that we are all brothers and sisters, okay? We are all a part of the household of the Most High, okay? So why are we all separated from one another and competing with one another? All right, participating in this rat race society for power and for greed, the love of money. And the ramifications of this joy that you describe are that there shall be contentions among you, in that you will be more concerned about the welfare of your own family and the things that you have hoarded from the earth for its welfare, and then you will be about sharing that which you have with those who do not have that which you have hoarded, because you have taken it all unto yourselves. Now, what you got to understand is with this passage right here, this was dealing with before this wicked ass system that was built, okay? Because like the money system, okay? Because money didn't exist before this, okay? This that we know today, they didn't live this way before. There was no money system, although a value system was created, all right? But it was created off of the resources, but it wasn't money, all right? So it's just reads a little different than our lifetime. As it, you know, let me show you what I mean. All right, that you take from the earth. So, in essence, to convert that into our time, you're working your job so that you can sustain your life. All right. And this is why a lot of brothers and sisters of the Hebrew community, and even my family, you know, with the Christianity, they use that scripture that thou shalt till the earth in order to eat. Okay. That you shall work by the sweat of your brow in order to eat. All right. They use that to say that this is why we work our jobs. But though the Father understands that, all right, and he merciful, all right, understanding, patient, merciful, and all of these things. However, the eternal laws of love and life don't go out the window because you work your jobs to sustain your life. I mean, you're not seeking the higher knowledge that you're actually supposed to seek the Father, you know, seek the Most High first, all right? Seek ye first the kingdom, all right, and his righteousness, and then all of these things will be supplied unto you. You're not doing that, and that's understandable, all right? That's understandable. I don't judge you. The Father ain't judging you for that, all right? The only thing that he's going to judge is your heart condition, all right? Your mentality while you working your jobs and earning your money so that you can sustain your life, okay? That's what this is about, all right? It's about your heart, all right? So, so when you hoard it and take it all unto yourself, you know, that's selfishness, all right? But you know, I've been gaslighted, and people try to manipulate me and make it seem like I'm the one that's selfish. Like, how am I selfish by doing what I've been called to do, bro? Because I won't do what you do. I'm the one that's selfish. I'm the one that's with a cold heart. I'm the one without understanding. No, bro, you're projecting your reality, all right? And I still love you, all right? I still love this Gentile brother that seemed to have turned his back on me, all right? And it's several Gentile brothers, all right? The thing, see, bro, bitter pills is hard to swallow, okay? You got your pride and you got your ego. You got to swallow this pill. All right? If you truly are seeking the kingdom of the Most High, all right? If you truly want salvation, all right, you're gonna have to swallow your pride, and you're gonna have to swallow the bitter pills. You're gonna have to accept the fullness of the gospel. Now let me hurry up, all right? And your joy will cause the misery of others, okay? And these because they too want the same joy of which thou hast spoken. Do you think that I enjoy suffering? Yes, I understand that I choose not to do what we're told and instructed that we must do in order to live our lives on this earth. All right, I have instead chose to listen to my maker and do what I've been called to do. And in doing so, I go through a lot of suffering, and I'm not happy suffering, okay? I'm very unhappy going through all the suffering and the turmoil and the affliction and the gaslighting and the ostracizing, all right? I would like to not to have to go cold turkey without my tobacco. I would like to not to have to worry about being evicted over not having $25 for rent each month. I would love to not to have to worry about my internet being cut. All right, but however, the bill is past due, is way past due. They tried to process a payment on Saturday and on the 23rd, and it declined. Okay, however, I guess they're giving me a little bit of grace to still be on here to give this word. Again, this is a testimony from a living witness, okay? And you, the listeners, have a divine opportunity, okay? Every one of you, all right? Regardless of who you are, all right? So let me reread 48. And your joy, those of you who are selfish, will cause the misery of others, and these because they too want the same joy of which thou hast spoken. Well, I ain't gonna take it by force, if necessary, and I ain't taking nothing by force, bruh. Those things that ye have hoarded for the benefit of your own family, but it does describe those who rob, okay? It does describe the mentality of those who do rob, okay? This is why they steal. This is why they rob your home. This is why they, burglarize your car or whatever. This is why people steal, okay, for the necessities of life. All right, or they're wholly wicked and they're doing it for the luxuries of life. Okay, either way, people are stealing and people's heart has been turned cold because of selfishness and greed, and I'm proving it. Okay, and thus will contentions and disputations arise among you. And these things will not arise among you if you would do the things that our Father has commanded us. And our Father has given unto us the commandments that he received from the mouth of the Most High. And the Father is talking about Adam, okay? All right, so I think, is it Adam that's speaking? Because, bro, we started in the middle of the chapter. I think it might be... I think so, because I think this might be Abel that's speaking, but I'm not for sure. All right, and it's been a while since I read the whole chapter. Okay, but I'm thinking this is referring to Adam. All right, so Abel is speaking, I think. All right, and our Father has given unto us the commandments that he received from the mouth of the Most High when he was banished from the Garden of Eden. And ye know that this garden did exist because you have seen its borders and have experienced the exceedingly verdant nature that exists therein, which nature is not like any that we can find in other parts of the land in which we live. All right. Let's see. Am I going to read the rest of this? Okay, let's just go ahead and read the final verse. And even though it is also subjected to the laws of nature, which laws will cause all things therein to decay and to die a natural death, even so its beauty and exceedingly great natural order does even now continue to exist. And if this garden of which our Father has spoken does exist, then why thinkest thou that the Most High, who created this garden, does not exist? And if the Most High does not exist, then where did our first parents come from? For behold, they are unlike all the other animals that exist upon this land. Okay? A world of selfishness and greed is what has caused the lack of compassion, love, and mercy. All right, many people are so inert. Okay, so inert. Let's see what inert means. Definition: accustomed to. Okay, yeah, accustomed to. Let me show you. All right, accustomed to. Inert is accustomed to. All right. So many people have been so inert, so hopelessly dependent on this wicked ass system, okay, that they will fight to protect it, okay? And not only are they fighting to protect it, but they're fighting to protect the fact that they don't want the strong delusion destroyed, that they were deceived, okay? It's almost like they're protecting themselves from knowing that they've been lied to. All right, so it's a defense mechanism. All right, and that makes them project their reality upon the speaker of truth. All right, the ones that, you know, the Most High was set before you to shine light, you know, to light the path. All right. And you should know that we're living in a very wicked world, bro, because I don't know how many people listen to this, but ain't nobody said anything in the chat. My chat box is open, you know. I'm an interactive person, you know, but no one's in this chat box, okay? So you see how the truth by way of the Spirit is highly marginalized and ostracized, okay? People don't want the truth. So I mean, I don't know how else to get people to see how we're living in the days of Noah. All right, people are going about their way, eating and drinking and living lavishly, and you know, congratulating one another on clout chasing and all of these, bruh. And they're oblivious to the fact that the living witnesses, that the witnesses have been risen. So now we're the living witnesses upon the earth, giving out these pearls of wisdom that, you know, people are ignoring. Okay, and it's crazy. All right, I'm giving you treasure that's worth way more than anything you can earn at your job. Okay. So now let me go ahead and try to finish out this little segment here, and then we're gonna end this.
All of these things, and suicide, the suicide rates, you know, even for those that are rich, because you know they didn't attain all the pleasures and carnal desires of this world. They didn't live their whole life in their carnal flesh, but they're lacking in the spirit. They're the ones that commit suicide, okay, because they know that their spirit, it's their spirit that's depressed. Okay? Their spirit is so anguished that they want to put themselves out of their misery. Okay? Well, bro, I cannot put my spirit in turmoil in order to earn money. Okay? I'm here for a purpose, and I'm walking in it. Let's see. We're going to go to the seal portion, and we're not going to keep this long, because this is already probably almost an hour.
Alright, is that the part? I'm sorry I walked away for a second.
I really don't want this to be no hour, because you know how I can talk, you know, on the live.
Alright, so let me go ahead and stop it here. Alright, and then when we come back, I'm gonna be getting into that sealed portion part. Alright, and we're gonna finish it up. Alright. Shalom.